to the Young Content Show.
Hard as this, all alone and hardly miss. Just a joke who's looking for his Harley Quinn. Coming from a problem kid. Yeah, move around, get it solved. Who's down, get involved. It won't take a lot to make a call.
Peace, beloved, peace. It's your homie. Hold on. Young Contento. Back with another episode 116 of Live with the Sensei. First and foremost, how's your mind? How's your energy? Thanks for joining me on today's show. I'm super grateful to have you here. We got a lot to expose. We're about to expose the entire Web3 industry, beloved. And it doesn't get any more juicier than that. That's APO. And if you don't know what APO is, you about to find out. Alpha plays only. Where's the cherries? I just did a workout today. Some push-ups. I'm sore as fuck. I did it right here in this floor. 225 pounds of straight muscle and beauty. That shit was a lot to lift. What's going on? Let me say hi to the chat skis. D25 Treasy throwing out crazy emotes. Matt L. Let's go dojo APO time. I gotta. That's for Matt. That's for you, Matt L. That one's for you. Yo, it's Devin. Much love. Dick for rent, or darn it, according to Tony Bravado. Special K. What up, Spesh? Devin. I'm sorry about Tennessee, beloved. I'm sorry. I'm giving you a big old Sensei muscle hug. Sheila Jones with the waterfalls. Darn it. Money Zero High. Troy. What up, Troy Bot? Troy Bot 3000. That's that new vacuum, better than the Dyson. But guys, I've been good. I've been swell. I've been creating. We have a lot of FTX capitulation today. CZ dominates, wins the war. You have creator royalties that we're about to talk about. We're also the main topic of this, as you see from the stream. God Hates NFTs is your favorite blue chip right underneath your nose. Shit could flip Bored Ape one day. You'll see. And that's why we have the man, the myth, the legend, Different in the building. I honestly think he is my Tony Bravado. I don't even know what to say. He's the muscle to God Hates NFTs, and he keeps the balance. And I think last time we talked to him, that was a pivotal moment in God Hates NFTs history, and I think it's no coincidence we're talking to him today. So without further ado, let's bring in the beloved, and let me stop talking. Welcome, Different. Back to the show.
I had a mouthful of crumble, bro. I had to take myself off camera for a second.
Sheesh.
Everybody knows how much I love crumble cookies. Hold on, let me unmute me on camera. What's up, beloved? How you doing, bro?
Dude, I really thought you were about to go undoxed. I was like, dude, this guy's doxed round one.
I know, bro. My pictures are everywhere, man. People know who I am.
Dude, how's your mom? Dude, how you been? It's been like 6 months. I took a huge hiatus. You're looking good, my brother. You're looking good.
Same, man. Same. See, you're doing push-ups.
Push-ups for the first time in like 2-3 years, man.
Hell yeah, dude. I love that. I suck at push-ups. Believe it or not, I suck at push-ups.
Is it because your body mass and stuff? It's like benching your own body mass.
Yeah, I guess so, man. I weigh 260 pounds, man. It's hard for me to shed. But yeah, it's. I've always sucked at push-ups. It just is what it is. Dude, maybe I eat too much cookies, young. Maybe I eat too much cookies. That's
dude, these cookies that you're talking about, I'm just thinking of Oreos. I gotta get on you. I feel like I'm capitulating. I need to get on your level, bro.
Yeah. Well, look up Crumble, man. I'm not again. They don't sponsor us. They should, but they don't sponsor us. But look them up. They got a Crumble app. You will not be disappointed. They got definite good flavors. So fuck with them.
Is it APO approved?
APO approved.
You know what APO stands for?
Yeah. Alpha plays only, baby.
Let's go.
Alpha plays only. Come on, now. I'm in the dojo. I know the sensei.
We got Poseidon says yo. We got a bunch of yos. Pele is in the building. APO young. Let's F and go. Different is the real muscle, true talent. Welcome back. Different special case says. Different, my boy.
Thank
Different is deadlifts all day. Iron Alien. What up, Bo? Sending cookies. First and foremost, for those that don't know who Different is. For the person watching this for the first time or listening to the podcast, give us the spiel, man.
Shit.
Who are you?
I mean, I know the God Hates community is so fucking tired of me saying this, and it's not a soft show. If you're gonna ask me, who I am and where I came from, here on the West Coast of California, bro, San Francisco, born and raised. Been a music and sound engineer for quite a while. Been in music for over 20 years. Was building in the Web3 space before I became a consumer. And fell in love with community, bro. And I think you know that, young. I fell into the Huxley Discord. Got the APO or the Oppo from you, and Ivan, Ambassador Ivan, and shout out to him. Love that kid. And yeah, man, I just took a whimsical trip through Web3 community, and I was just like everybody else though. When the bear started,
bro, you were doing shit like Nancy Drew before it was hip here. You were discovering and investigating what your journey itself is inspiring. Just the way you sift through the cracks itself.
I was too early. With what I was doing. I made music for Lupe Fiasco's NFTs that launched on Origin Protocol when Origin Protocol was a thing. They were doing stuff with Blau before Blau joined up with A16Z, and they did their whole thing when everybody was on Nifty Gateway, and they were doing all their stuff on Clubhouse. I was a part of that whole group of people that was trying to build and launch stuff there. It was just too early. So the Lupe Fiasco NFTs that I helped, make the music for, did okay. It's just too early of a project, man. I mean, music is still figuring itself out in the space. So that's something I worked on other than, a live streaming service that we were launching through the COVID time, right? In Web 2, but that flopped as well because there was just too many live stream platforms at that point. So moving forth though, like after Huxley, because Huxley, I was making music for Ben's artwork, right? And that was some community shit too. I stepped up there and just saw art that really, really inspired me, making music there. And Ben and Steven from Feature and from Huxley showed me a lot of love, and so did the community there. And they pulled me up, and I got to do some really, really cool shit, for that community. And it really showcased to me what is ahead and what's possible. Right? If you put forth good energy, good karma, good things, and you just give yourself almost freely in this space without expecting, reciprocation, good things can happen. But I got tired, like most folks did in the bear market, right? When it started, we were all looking as a means to find other ways of income. How can we flip this? How can we flip that? Right? ETH wasn't totally down at the moment, right? But it was halfway there to where we are right now. And then I found God Hates NFTs, the artwork, the silhouette. You know what I mean? The silhouette is what got me there. And I was like, what is this? And when I finally joined the space, I heard Preach, just like everybody else heard Preacher. And I was like, what the fuck is this? Right? This project has a silhouette of a protester, right? And you got a preacher up here giving ordained messages. And I was just like, is this really about God hating NFTs? Like, what is this about? No matter what, like, it just intrigued me. It was very weird. It was outside the box. My wallet was full of crap at the fucking time too. I had with those zombie what the fucks. I had fucking Priest likes to bring this one up. Kiko Bakes. I had fucking Kiko Bakes in my wallet. I had Wizards. I had all the shit that was out during the same time in my fucking wallet. And this one is the one that stood out to me the most. And I jumped in and just tried to give my side of where my skill set was at. And that's the education I got from being, on a founding board and being on a builder list with founders who were building last year in the NFT space. So I was letting them know about playing tennis with your fucking ETH, obviously market manipulation, wash trading. We were like gun ho educating the community about getting manipulated in the space and following the blockchain, making sure to look at why the floor is getting undercut before selling and panicking. And it just turned into this project, bro, where we just leaned on each other for investigation, for help, you know what I mean? For motivation, for discipline, a lot of things, man. So where we're at as a community right now, I'm so in love with it. We are like a fucking tight-knit family. We look out for each other. There's spaces going on 24/7. If there's not a space, people act like fucking crack addicts. They're just like, when's a space? When's a space? Yeah, go for it.
You got a screen there that you can see the stream at?
I can't see it. No, I don't have a double screen.
All right, well, just imagine I'm about to share the screen. Right in front of me is an art gobbler. How much would you pay for this?
Nothing. I wouldn't pay for that. That's garbage.
Hold on.
That's garbage, bro.
Hold on.
Nothing.
Fuck. We're getting crickets right now. Cricket emojis. Crickets. We're getting laughs. We're getting crickets again, and we're getting laughs. All right, I'm back. We're back. You wouldn't pay nothing? Why?
Nothing, because it's garbage. I mean, listen, I'm over the whole, P2E, the fucking games, we got this crazy tech utility that we're gonna do. And look, if you're a builder in this and you want to do all that, that's cool, but it's not an enticing thing anymore. That was 6-7 months ago. I can never join another project ever because of God Hates NFTs, and it's because of us putting community forward as the utility. We don't overuse the word utility, just like we don't overuse the word love, right? We really get behind our community and we value what we have built, right? Peters is an unselfish person. He's the most selfless fucking founder I've ever met in Web3, and just genuine overall in my life, right? I've never met someone who gives so freely and just is so open and just works as hard as he does. I mean, the guy works 16 to 18-hour days nonstop. He says he's going to take a break, but doesn't, because I think he really just loves all of us. And I don't know no other founder that has done what he's done as far as meeting, his community, asking them what they want, giving
when the rubber hits the road, baby.
Daily, that's all you need to do. So I think we figured out what the sauce was, and that was for the founder to let go of the wheel, right? To not be in control so much, right? To let the community drive the project, and he just paves the road, right? Where do you guys want to go, right? Pave the road. You guys drive though. It's like, meet me halfway. I'll bring you the connections. You guys just bring the fucking sauce, right?
I was in a space
bring that
with
loyal consumerism.
I was in a space with Ryan Carson, and they were talking about we need consumer protections in Web3. Talking about centralization. But honestly, I think what you guys have done is consumer protection, is education. It is pioneered that before some centralized organization or thing comes in.
Well, that's why every other project out there is licking their chops to be a part of us, right? We get it all the time when we're in spaces, or at least when I'm there. I notice at least one person that comes up that's not a part of a project asking how they can be a part of ours. And the number one thing that either Preach or any of us say is buy a token, chill out, be a part of the community. We're not interested in you. You know why? Because we don't need you. We don't need any other projects to survive, right? We do this shit solo, and people got on our case at the beginning, like, oh, you can't do it by yourself. You're stupid to think that you can do it by yourself, right? And I think that's stupid, because you want me to believe that I need to rely on you to get something done? No, that's not how this project works.
Yo, I gotta give you the soundbite of Bill O'Reilly. Shout out to if you voted today. Today is big election day. But in essence, what Different says is he does it live. Peters, him, God Hates NFTs.
We'll do it live.
Hear it. Hear this.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
Doing it live in real time, real effort. Dude, what are some challenges that you guys have been facing? I mean, the last time we talked, we were going through some challenges, and I think you were a balancing force, that brought balance back. Everything good? Everything good over there in that camp?
Dude, everything is kosher. I mean, look, the beginning things we deal with is what almost every project deals with, except we're that anomaly, right? We're different, we're that anomaly. But we dealt with, the sneakies, the conniving, the members in the community that were not for the community, right? We snuffed them out. And Preacher, I have to give him, 100 dabs on this because he can smell discernment from a mile away, right? And he snuffed these characters out a long time ago, and it took us a little bit of time to figure out who these people were, right? But we got them out, right? And we kept those around that wanted to be here and wanted to, that believe in the project. So every holder in our project right now is holding, right? If they re-roll on a WETH or something like that, they're putting it back in the project, right? They're moving an OG for a mutant or a mutant for an OG, right? The ecosystem is fucking super cohesive, right? We rarely have any members that sell their OGs and go buy other projects. And we all know that because we follow each other's wallets. That's another thing that we do for each other. We hold each other accountable, right? No project likes that in the communities that they have. They don't like to be held accountable, right? Why are you following my wallet? Why are you seeing what I'm doing? Why do I have to vocalize what I'm doing? And the reason why we do that is because we hold each other accountable and we hold each other high, right? It's because I look at the other person in my project, I'm like, bro, I value you and I value what we have here and I value your asset and I value mine. So I wanted to be up here just as bad as you do. So let's work together with this, because keep it real, young. The thing that fucked up this space was WAGME. WAGME fucked up this space. And I gotta agree. I used to believe in that dumbass shit too. We're not all gonna make it, bro. We're not all gonna make it, right? But we can sort of make it. We can kind of make it. We can almost make it, right? We can almost make it if we work together.
Yeah.
That's the only way shit's gonna get done.
Are you trying to make it? Ask yourself that.
Exactly.
Are you waking up and trying to do it,
Exactly. And work with me on that. Like if look, bro, we got community members that are lawyers, attorneys, doctors, nurses, right? Personal trainers, right? Directors, managers, business owners. Like our collective is fucking nuts. Like I would say that our community is probably the best community. If not, I can say that on record, it's the best community out there because we offer ourselves up as a utility and we have so many skill sets to offer, right? And we do it because we know where we want to go as a community. And we're not the next Basie. I fucking hate that too. We're not the next Basie, right? Nobody can mimic that variable that happened during that time. It was a different market. I don't want to be the next Basie. God Hates NFTs is the one project that's going to teach all the other projects how it was supposed to be done from the get-go. No influencers, no shilling, no paid promos, no paid marketing, no acquisitions, right? If you want to fuck with us, buy our shit, come vibe, and we'll get this money together. Absolutely.
Troy says in the chat, I'm going to make it. You can too if you don't FUD your own bag. Iron Alien with the, I think it says double cap. I don't know what that's for. D4RNT, plebs, we the best community ever. Dude, I honestly fucked up because I literally almost put it on my thumbnail. God Hates is the next Basie, and you just literally dismantled that right now.
It's not
live.
though. It's not though, young, because we're and it's not even at we're better than they are, right? We're and I'm not going to use my name as a pun, but we're different, dude. We're totally opposite of what they are, right? They're influencers and shill, right? They're VC pumps and fake volume.
Yeah,
right?
all over with MoonPay, and we know the drill.
Yeah, we ain't with that, bro. Like all of our shit is organic. We got to 6K pretty much in our OGs organically, right? Every ETH spent in our ecosystem is from our hard-earned fucking money in real life.
Yeah.
And everybody that's in this ecosystem is here to stay. I look at those numbers and I say, man, that ETH volume is everybody in here.
Yeah, I was in a Twitter space and they were talking about when that bull market happens again, is Basie, Gutter Cats, Doodles irrelevant? And they were saying, no, there won't be. There will be the Trojan horse. There will be that Trojan horse that sets a whole new standard here.
It's a reckoning, bro, because Basie's never paid for their shit. I mean, look at bro. If you were a newcomer in Web3,
Maury's in the chat, by the way. Holy shit! Hold on. That's my brother, though. So I just gave you the sheesh choir, Maury. Okay.
Is that Maury? Is that Maury? What's up, Maury?
I need you to sell your Macy and pump. God Hates NFTs, Maury. I love you.
Yeah, I love Maury too, and it's again no shade at anybody that holds a Basie. I'm not telling you you're wrong. You don't deserve it, or sell your shit and buy this. What I'm saying is, right, as a consumer, if I'm coming into the space, right, and I'm thinking about return, ROI, right, what is my ROI on spending 70 ETH for a Bored Ape, right? Bored Ape's got to touch at least fucking 80 ETH.
Bro, you know what the ROI is?
ETH.
You can run a Twitter space and have 1,000 people in it.
Or say I have all this ETH to spend. Which floor should I sweep? One tweet with one comment.
Dude. Stop doing that, guys. Stop doing that.
It's dumb. It's dumb. I'm not buying. So we don't buy God Hates NFTs to jump on other projects and chill. We don't get on spaces in people's thing and say, hey, get on board and say, hey, guys, join God. We don't do none of that.
Bro, I haven't seen God Hates NFTs in any drama channels like Shill and Villain. You guys are just like, who's Shill and Villain? And all this drama and hate between influencers right now. It's really toxic. But I've never seen God Hates NFTs. You guys stick to the commandments.
And you know what? They know about us. I remember we went into what is it, Rug Radio's Discord. We threw a bunch of Braille dicks in that fucking Discord. Had Farouk kick us out, right? Not mention us on his space live, but he knows who the fuck we are, right? Everyone in this space knows who the fuck we are.
Farouk told me to get the F out because I said he pumped Saudis back, and he's like, "No, I never did that." And I'm like, "Dude, you were part of the Saudis pump, dude. I remember."
Bullshit. And he shitted on Cool Cats. Not that I like Cool Cats, but he shitted on Cool Cats too. He's infamous. That dude is infamous for shitting on people. That's why I don't trust anything anybody else says outside of our community. That's why whenever I get asked for Oppo or say, hey, what are you looking forward to in NFTs? I'm like, I'm going to tell you the same thing I told you last week. It's God Hates NFTs. And I don't know why you haven't joined, but the market is choosing. It's choosing this project. So you either get in or you don't. And there's no shade for not getting in, but you're going to miss the boat, right? You're going to fucking miss the boat. You're going to wish you bought at 0.5.
Bro, I'm getting Braille dicks right now. You just did something to my chat. Why the hell did you conjure up
69s and Braille dicks? Throw them all in there.
Dude, don't throw them in my chat. That shit gives me PTSD.
That's hella funny. Well, look, man. We started as a degen play, right? Just like every project did in the free mint meta, started as a degen play. We have evolved because we're an organism, just like crypto is. It's an organism, and we are evolving continuously, right? We're a living, breathing organism that is going to bend and sway and flow, right? And Peters is that connect. And I swear, the guy doesn't have to dox anytime. We'll follow him. We don't care if he doxes or not. But if he does, it's going to be right underneath your fucking nose. You're going to be like, oh shit, it was that dude the whole fucking time. I know it. I feel it in my
You telling me it was ferocious the whole time?
Definitely not that. Definitely not that.
Imagine that shit.
But it wouldn't surprise me though. And like at this point, it doesn't matter who it is, right? Peters can be a regular ass person. He could be a regular ass person. That dude shows up, shows out, shows his heart.
What I love that he shows up, shows out, and shows his heart is that he decided to share royalties with his camp, his community. Yep. He decided to share royalties. That is, we have this talk about these marketplaces, and if I buy the art is mine. Cool, you can sell that shit on eBay. But this guy's literally forward thinking. It's forward thinking. It's compassionate. It's for the space. You can't deny that shit, bro. Can't deny that shit.
Though I thought of? You know what I thought of the other day though, Young, is that he's been sharing his royalties though. This is an upfront move for him to be like, 8 honorary members get royalties right off the creator feed. But if I think about it, Peters has been sharing the royalties. He does it with sweeps. He does it with token buys. He does it with token giveaways.
True.
All that are things that founders, like greedy founders, clutch. They don't want to share none of that ETH that got that put on.
Yeah, look at Sam Bankman-Fried. He leveraged himself and used his own token as liquidity instead of.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, stupid ass.
But that's shady, bro. We can go on and on about OniForce and all these projects, right? That fucking rugged everybody. Just took the ETH and ran. Pixelmon, right? There's projects on projects on projects on projects in this space that turn people so off from what NFTs are, right? I don't even like the word NFT anymore, if I be honest with you, bro. I don't like the word
Talk
NFT
about it, man.
anymore.
Talk about it, dog.
It's just not, it just doesn't, we don't follow the suit of what non-fungible tokens are, right? I believe we're reaching a new consensus, right, in the market where we're realizing what NFTs actually are. And what they actually are, right, are assets or quote unquote digital collectibles, right? Something that lives on the blockchain that you give value to, right? Because if you're not giving something value, why would somebody want to buy it, right? So you got to put forth that utility. You have to infuse it. And I think that again is what's different from our project than others, because you have community members that actually want to go to work. And that's hard to do when the incentive here, right, is the long haul. It's you having to hold. It's you like going through the FUD, the bear, right, and saying, I'm going to hold my token, value it. I'm going to infuse it with my own skill set, right, to bump and boost up the value of it, right, until we can sell at an appropriate amount. And that's everybody in this community. They are like so giving and forthfront with giving up their skill sets to help mature this project.
Let's go. And shout out to Elon for I know you guys were to come after his neck for Peter's getting banned. They're like, Elon hates Twitter or something. Then he bought it. How are you? What do you think about Elon and just the whole shadow banning? Peter is never gonna get banned from this point on.
Oh, never.
With
Never.
Elon
I think
in
at
charge,
this point,
baby.
I think at this point, because that has happened, it's only going to heighten, our stretch. Because we already mentioned, dude, top 5 every single
bro.
fucking
Top 5,
day,
6,000 tweets in a week,
4 months,
every time,
dude, every time. And only reason why we haven't
you're right
one,
there with Bored Apes. I seen it.
Yeah.
I seen the shit. Clonex doesn't even get named.
Only reason why we haven't been number 1 is because of the shadow banning. Since the shadow banning stopped, my follower count went up 80 in 2 days.
Jeez.
It went up 80 in 2 days.
You deserve it, beloved.
Well, not that. It's not even that though, Young. It's the fact that people haven't saw our reach because we were getting shadow banned because of censorship, right? We keep it real. We keep it fucking real, and it goes past the fuck. It goes past the shit. It goes past any curse word. Like, see beyond the words and see what the message is, right? We don't give a fuck about the bigger guys. We're gonna get this shit done ourselves. Right?
Yeah.
And A16Z, I know all of them are in bed with fucking Twitter at some point. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how they got their stretch.
It's just a shame. A lot of people could take this the wrong way. The rich get richer in this game. And I think what you guys are trying to show is throwing a rope down, I've been given a rope. I'm trying to throw it down to you. Grab the goddamn rope. Because with these people, they're only going to make their friends even more richer. And you're their exit liquidity. And it's sad.
We're doing nothing,
see that over and over and over.
Yeah, we're doing nothing no different. Like, peep this. We're doing nothing no different than what they're doing. We're just doing it with the bigger community. Those people that do that shit to us, or were doing that shit to us, they were quote unquote a round table of elite. They'd make project after project after project, right? And they just help each other out. We change wallets, we change the name, we do this, we do carbon copies, right? But they look out for each other. What's so different that we're doing? Right? We're just doing it with a bigger community. We're doing it with 2,000 plus loyal consumers.
Do you know what I'm doing right now, dude? Keep this a secret. Like, come close. Come on. You know what I'm doing? I got spies, dude, working in the dojo, infiltrating A16Z. Let me play the dojo sound effect.
Go for
it. Dude, I'm trying to get spies out there, bro. I'm trying to have spies, female spies, sex spies, everything, so I could just take A16Z paradigm and just bring them down and take the liquidity back. Because if I made 20 ETH on something, guess where I'm sweeping that shit? Guess where I'm putting that money in?
God hates. I already know it. I feel it. We've had this conversation. Listen, and I'm gonna keep it true and I'll keep it transparent with people. I'm friends with Young in real life. Yeah, I'm friends with Young in real life. Like, yeah, that's my dude. And every time you give me a call, Young, you're like, yo, what trade should I be buying, or what should I do? Should I sweep some more? And I'm like, absolutely yes, but up to you, right? You're like, fuck it, I'm gonna floor another quote unquote blue chip that I used to have. I'm gonna floor this shit because it ain't done nothing for me, and I'm a sweep. And you've done that every single time. I mentioned you in our spaces earlier today because Troy had asked, or Troy had brought up the comment like, "Yo, your dude looks really cool." Like I'm digging what his vibe is, right? I'm digging how he is. Like, who is he? Because Troy's never paid attention, and it's no shame on Troy for not paying attention. He's just seeing you for the first time, right?
Yeah.
But I know you, right? And I know who you are and what you've done for your community and what you've done in the space. You're an OG here, bro. You know a lot of people. You know a lot of people in this space. People that made lots and lots of
Dude,
money.
I'm no one,
right?
man.
Shut up. Just take it, bro. But I have high respect, for what you do as a leader in your own Discord, as a leader of your own project, as a leader, right? You know the value of holding your own assets. So I told them, you've been holding since we reached the all-time high. You bought our collection at like 1.2, 1.5,
1.8.
and yeah, you've been holding ever since.
Yeah.
Not a question. Never question the integrity. Never question where it was going, because
It's because I really fuck with you, man. I really
felt the
fuck. I fuck with your. I honestly have this thing, a gift to like see into someone's life, and I only can see you just becoming a force of Web3. And I'm like, I put my money on where people are at. I'm putting my money where the people are. I'm putting my money like I was the Rock, the people's champ. You feel me? And you're the people's champ. Preacher's the people's champ. You can't deny it. Every other project I've ever had was always, you seen that meme video of lifters like holding up a bench between their knees and then doing doing extra ass like work. Like, let's just lift,
Yeah, no, I appreciate you, young bro, and then I can say the same for you, bro. I think we're all really, conscious of what this space can be if we all work with each other and we articulate what our wants and needs are in this space. If we all want to make money, right? Let's make money, right? Let's stop giving our money to people that already have it, and let's start making money together. You want to get rid of debt? You want to find a passive way to make more income? You want to do this? We can all do it together. And it's just as simple as perspective and just realizing, looking to your left, looking to your right within your community, like God Hates, and saying, "Hey, bro, you want to work on something
I was
together?"
gonna ask, why do you think some communities take that shit so like offensive? People are like, "Oh, you're telling me I gotta sell." I'm like, I need the money. I'm like, dude, don't take it personal, beloved. It's not meant to be personal. This is meant to change. It's meant to. I want to make money in here, bro. This is the age of digital entrepreneurship. I don't know if you fucking realize that now.
Well, one, it's miseducation. People think they're flipping for 0.1 and they don't understand transaction fees, transfer fees. That's one step. Two, it's accountability. And I'll be honest with you, because I'm a manager in real life, right? So I check in with employees. The number one thing, right, that I always tell my employees is, availability is the best ability, right? And accountability.
Say that again.
Availability is the best ability.
Okay, here we go.
Right?
APO sound. I'm gonna quote that tomorrow, and I'm gonna tag you in it. Say it one more time, please. Sorry.
Availability is the best ability. But that also goes hand in hand with accountability, right? And a lot of people don't like to be called out on their bad choices, right? They don't like to be called out on greediness and selfishness. And we're all a little bit selfish. That's a natural human fucking characteristic and behavior, right? It takes time for someone to trust you, right? And with our community, we've figured out that trust between us. I trust you to hold. I trust you to hold. I trust you to tell me when you want to sell. I trust you to tell me when you want to sell your token, more specifically because I might want it, right? All these things encompass around availability and accountability, right? So I think that sauce, right, that thing that we figured out is something that no other project can really replicate because nobody is down or patient enough to go through those processes.
I love that. I need you to do me a favor real quick. I'm going to send you a thing on Twitter. I need you to rate my mutant.
All right.
Where the fuck is it?
Hold it up.
All right, here. You're going to be able to see it. The chat, I'm about to share it. I need you to rate my mutant, all right? These mutants, guys, if you don't know, talk about the mutants real quick.
Man, okay, so the mutants are a whole nother collection that we just did. It was where you could take your OG, so you had to have an OG, and you had to hold at least one Ape Hater Club and at least one Rotten Banana, and you could mint a mutant OG. And if you had a Sir Banano, all you needed was, Ape Hater. You didn't need, Rotten Banano, but you also had to still hold your OG, and you could mint an M1 mutant, right? Really cool idea that was brought up by, again, the community. We had these, remember Sir Bananos, right?
Mm-hmm.
When we got free Sir Bananos for holding OGs, right? We were able to mint at least 2 per OG. We did that whole mint out of the apes, and there was a certain quantity left over that we didn't foresee would be there, right? We thought all of them would have been burned. Peters cut off the mint time because it was taking too long for it to mint out. So we went on for about 2.5-3 months with these Sir Bananos just sitting there in the ecosystem. And as a community, it was decided to give that Sir Banano some utility. And we were like, well, what do you want it to do? And we're like, well, let's have it act as a serum. Let's have it mutate something, whether it's the ape hater or the OG. And Peters, again, put it in poll. Do you want an OG mutated or you want an ape mutated? They're like, we want OGs mutated. So again, another decision. We then had non-fungible motion and had Chili Palm, both legends in our community, both artists, both amazing one-on-one artists. They're fucking killer people in real life too. Totally amazing people. He partnered with them to make this new collection, right? So you had 2 really, really great, amazing artists make all these mutants, right? And every time you did a mutation, you got a mutant OG out of it. So I think it's absolutely dope. And this is where that kicker, right, where the honorary 8 members collect royalties off that. Peters gave that to the select 8 people. I'm included in that, and I was totally grateful for it. He didn't have to do that. He can pull me off anytime he wants to. It's always Peters' decision, right? He's just the GOAT, bro. And
Goated.
He gave that as a gift. He gave that as a gift to us, and I think it's really speaks volumes to who Peters is. Again.
Yo, Decoy,
So
everything you're saying, magnifique. Decoy says, if you can't make time for others, then what's your time worth? Value for value based on one's actions and merits, a foundation of trust built by collaboration. A foundation
I love that.
of trust built. Everyone, Gordon Goddard says that we need to make NFTs permissioned. That's a new Medium article about like royalties. I don't think you could force permission in a permissionless ecosystem. That's a tricky subject, but I think in the base roots, you can only build trust on your merits, on what you've been through, and who you show the world who you really are.
Yeah, and that's that what Gordon Goddard's saying there. It seems like centralization. We're moving away from banks, right? We want to move away from banks, and we want to move into a phase of like, if I want to buy it, I'll buy it. I don't need your permission to have that. I don't need your permission to own that, right? And if you want to buy it from me, then you pay the price, right? But you don't outright give me leasing rights to something or whatever I buy is mine, right? I just think that where we're going as a community, where we're going as a project, right, is surprising to most, but not surprising because they had a chance. They seen who the fuck we were when we minted out. They knew our fucking vibe every time they try to come into our spaces.
Bro,
right?
You guys just holding out with this whole 7-month bear market when maybe we got another 4 months. We're Gucci, yo. This shit's already been tried and true.
Oh, super. I mean, I haven't even told you the alpha that got dropped today from Preacher.
Wait. Before you drop APO, look at my mutant and I need you to rate it.
Is it on Twitter?
It's on Twitter. I sent you on Twitter on your messages. Okay. If you could look that up. Sharing the screen now. Tell me. I need to know what I'm working with, because this is the only Fred Do outfit with a blonde goo hair that looks like Fred.
Don't show that to Preacher because he'll be hot. Don't show that to Preacher to be hot. A Jello with a melt hair and Fred Scooby Doo clothes, bro. That's fire. I would give that a 10 out of 10.
Bro, I feel like Jello I have a 1 of 1, bro.
That's what it feels like, right? When you have one of these, it's fucking amazing, bro. I give you a 10 out of 10, bro, and I'm not being biased.
No cap. For real, don't cap on me.
I have a Jello skin.
Goddamn.
No, I have a Jello skin too, and I bought it for what 0.9 the other day. I bought it for 0.9. Right?
This is giving me very, very like 69E vibes. I'm not gonna lie.
No, absolutely. That Jello skin is hard, bro. That's a hard Jello skin. Don't let that go. Please.
I pulled that, bro. I mean, have you pulled any great grails? Did you pull your grail, dude? What's up with that?
You already know I'm not a good mentor. We did this whole thing when I was with Huxley. I'm not a good mentor at all. I just have to snipe. I've learned my lesson over and over again. That's why everybody knows me as the rare guy, because I like rare shit. I mean, not that I don't appreciate common, ranked OGs or NFTs in general. I just love rare stuff.
Bro, your metaverse house is gonna be like, if I bring a metaverse girl there, she's gonna fucking suck my cock for real, instantly.
Oh my god, bro. Well, let me give you the alpha today, bro, because Preach actually surprised me. He knows a lot of shit and he can't share a lot of it, and I don't blame him. He's got NDAs, dude. He's very deep in the project, right? He told us in Spaces about an hour ago that he was on the phone with Fox last night.
Okay.
Sheesh. I honestly, this guy has like connections with like Hasbulla, Gary V. This is only 191 days to VCon 2023. I'm pretty sure you guys are gonna have a thing there. Him and Gary are connected.
I don't know. I can neither say or deny because I don't know. But it's not off the table for me because from what I understand, and this is the other alpha drop, right? Because you know about Maya Spirits.
Yeah, we're gonna have to talk about that.
Okay, we'll talk about that in just a second, right? After that, we'll talk about that in just a second. But I highly believe that next year, it's on. Every single project that you quoted as a blue chip is going to be partnering with us.
Bro, you guys brought in Maya Spirits and ushered them into the space, I feel, in the most like loving way. Like, hey, we're gonna hyper inject our community into yours. We don't want you to have to like do some guerrilla weird ass marketing with Andrew Wang.
Nope.
And we're gonna rise up, and now all of a sudden Vanderchuck, who's his brother is on there.
AJ,
Ryan Carson
Vanderchuck
from Moonbirds is a part, and because of God Hates NFTs, like philanthropic effort to bring it in. So it's noble
because
as fuck.
Because they've seen the level of loyal consumerism that comes from market. We care. We really care. And we're not just degen, right? We give a flying fuck about the real life ecos and problems in this world, right? So I'll pivot to Maya Spirits because shout out to them. They're giving all the DVDA holders, right? The 1,000 cult members access to mint 5 Maya Spirits on Friday at 0.1. At 0.1, right? So let me say that again. They get the chance, right? And if they don't, they'll miss out. It's a first come, first serve. They'll get the chance to max mint 5 Maya Spirits NFTs. And Maya Spirits is in partnership with not only us, they're in partnership with Vaynerchuk Sports, they're in partnership with Moonbirds, they're in partnership with a lot of other projects like Supreme Kongs and whatever and whatnot. They don't get first access to what we get. And they're excited about this project. Exactly.
God
and
damn.
What this project is doing, because I know there's flippers out there, right? There's people that want to make money, and they know that we're here to make money. We want to make some money too, right? And they want to reward us in that way.
At least you're honest with the shit, dude.
Yeah,
That's
but the initial reason why we want to mint out is because it's going to help women and children in Mexico, in a very rural area in the jungle where we can help out families for the next 30 years.
Yo, Lorenzo is a real deal Holyfield, bro.
Yeah, Liam Scully and Lorenzo, right? Lorenzo is the founder. Liam is the co-founder. They are awesome people, dude. Smart, super smart. I don't know how many patents Lorenzo has on technology, right? But what they're doing with what they call Melipona honey, right, is they're taking something that's already abundant, right, in a space and helping, right, it evolve and helping the people make a living off what they do already, right? What they do already. And I think that speaks volumes because for me, and I don't mean to get all mushy and sentimental here, I grew up with a single mother, right? My mom struggled when I was young. And there was really no handouts that we had at that time other than WIC. I had Kicks, had government cheese, I had all that stuff growing up as a kid, right? Every now and again, maybe I'll get a sugar box of cereal if I acted well. But my mom struggled. And that to me, it hits home because of who it's helping out. It's helping out women and children. And also I'm half Mexican. So it really strikes me there as a Hispanic, right, or Latino, as how
Viva
I
la
can
raza,
help.
bro.
Yeah, in real time. So like you think about all the other projects that are coming out, they're pumping and dumping, like Art Gobblers, right? Justin Rowland. These people have money, dude. They have money already. It's just the rich getting richer.
Yeah, and
You got a project like,
and I say to myself, yo, if you have $1 billion, like, and it's in your bank account, and you're not doing any like good stuff with that, like, fuck you, because
exactly.
you have like you have like these small people like Liam and that are just trying to help the jungle, the forest. You know, you have Justin Rowland. Like, let's really, you know, if we want to see the space adopt new people and stop the drama, we're gonna have to do some egalitarian style of efforts with our money.
Exactly.
You know, Vitalik gave India all his Shibu Inu profits. Yep. Like, we got to set better examples, man. For Web3.
Exactly, and it comes with open empathy. People have to. Again, I come to the word of accountability, right? To me, it feels better to give than it is to take, right? Growing up, I had 2 younger sisters, right? I would give them anything off my back, bro, because it gave me joy to see somebody else, right, happy. And I think with this project, it really helps me, right? It helps me help others, you know, and it's a really good feeling, dude. If I have something and I can give it in this way and no one's roadblocking it, I could be direct, then why not, dude? It makes me super proud to be Latino, bro. Like, I don't see no other founders in this space like Peters and like Lorenzo and like Liam, right? They're doing shit that's changing the world, dude.
And I'm thinking about all this, like, you know, Sam Bankman-Fried, CZ, FTX. I'm like, I don't ever hear any efforts of like giving things ever. And even with the dojo, we try to do this shit on the micro level. You know, when someone's struggling, we band up our ETH together. I feel like I've brought so many people into Web3 with just like, you know, shout out to Martha Habibi. It was like, I wouldn't be here without you, Young. You know, knew Betty before she blew up.
It's crazy.
And it's wild that I've been trying to throw ropes down, and you guys inspire me to even do that more, to throw these ropes. There's a quote that says, people don't lead by position, but lead by influence. But even that influence right now is very murky. I think what you guys are going to do is bring the balance. Chillin' Villain posted on Twitter, what NFT projects are actually giving back to the world? And everyone was like, crickets, like this. And I was in that in the thread saying Maya Spirits is doing this for the jungles of Mexico, climate change, helping. Like, come on now.
But they don't want to do that though, Young. You know why? Because it's not helping their pockets. It's not giving them more money. That's the problem with this space. It's filled with people who are just greedy, dog. They're greedy. They have more than enough, right? You guys took all of our ETH last year, dude. And that's when ETH was at fucking 4,800 a pop. I gave you what I had, bro. Now it's my time. I'm tired of you making money, Farouk. I'm tired of you making money, Morgan. I'm tired of all the influencers out there taking everybody's money. You had your chance. Good game. Good game. Game recognized game, right? But I want my cut now.
Talk that shit.
Right? And that's how everybody in this space is feeling right now. They're like, fuck all of you. I want to make my money now. You got yours. I want mine. And Peters recognizes that with us. And also Maya Spirits, because they came in on our space. They said, hey, we want to reward you. We see what Peters has done. We love him, and we want to reward you, right?
Dude,
this is a fat reward. You know?
I've been to NFT NYC with Farouk and all these people partying in one room, and that shit is a high school click fest. And it's kind of weird. It is weird as fuck, but people will people, and it's nice that you. I'm seeing a whole evolution, I feel, of these Web3 entrepreneurs, and it's stemming from things like these efforts you're doing. I honestly think when you guys do go to Miami, that's a force to be reckoned with.
Oh, that's going to be nuts, and there's some things planned in Miami that people are going to be a part of. That's astronomical. It bringing people together like that is the coolest thing I've ever seen. When we did NFT LA, right? We met each other in the Huxley group, bro. That like changed my life. That changed my life. Like seeing somebody, you know, as interested as I am, right? And not only a project, but like a mission, right? And this is even deeper to me because everybody here is here for a reason. They either want to help pay off their mother's debt, or they want to, I bought a token off somebody that had a son in the ER, right? He needed money for medical bills, right? There's people trying to wipe school debt, dude, trying to pay off their mortgages.
Misfit
right?
gang.
Dude. And there's regular people. They want to be here because they want to change their life, dude. And that's how this should be, and it should be an opportunity. That's what Web3 was supposed to be. It was supposed to be non-gated. I don't want to go to a bank and talk about how I'm going to get a loan, right? I don't want to be questioned every time I'm going to pull money out and make a transaction. I want to spend my money on what I want to spend it on, right? And I want to sell it at whatever I want to sell it at, right? I don't want no questions. That's what Web3 was supposed to be.
What you said, Web3 was not supposed to be gated, but they gated it anyways. And now you guys are taking the power back and doing it from the ground level. And if you don't respect that, you just don't respect Web3, because this is the core. This is the essence of fucking Web3. What has been done here since the bear, still thriving, still pushing, still not down for the count.
Look at I'm gonna be an asshole right now. Fuck it. I'm gonna be an asshole. I'm gonna be that guy. Rare Pepe down to 0.22, right? Genuine Undead down to 0.35, right? It's going down further, and I can name more and more projects, right? Mooncats, Art Gobblers are going down. Rengas are down, right? All these projects that were like, quote unquote, oh man, you guys are gonna die.
They're missing components. They're missing engine parts.
Total. It's not about the art.
Yeah.
Everybody goes with Genuine Undead. They go, man, that art is so fucking like, it's futuristic, man. That art is fucking crazy. I'm like, are you serious? I can't even see what the fucking shit is, dude. It's not even good pixel art, and that's just my own opinion, right? But there's a lot of people out there that agree with me, right? They were just riding a pump and then it dumped. Let's just be honest, right? What happens in this fucking ecosystem over and over again? It's never been about the art. And if you're buying art, cool, that's awesome. But it's always been about, right, money and then the art.
Marketing versus mobilization. What do you have here? You have mobilization. Exactly. They have marketing.
It just happens to be this anomaly that we have. We have both. We have great art, we have people who mobilize that want to make money. That's the anomaly that nobody else can fucking figure out. And I've said it over and over again. I've said it here in this show, what that sauce is, but some people will still find it hard to believe that's what it is. It's super fucking simple.
You have the homie Jed from the Gutter Cats literally considering sweeping the floor. I know he has a Killer Bears, and Jed is he owns a steakhouse. He's a Gutter Cat gang legend, and it's just a matter of time, man. It's just a matter of time. I've done it with my Bluechip. Cyrus has done it.
Look, non-financial advice, Jed. Non-financial advice, but I would say our community would do tenfold what that Gutter Cat, if not more, what that Gutter Cat gang has done for you. And I have no shade to throw any other projects, right? I'm just speaking facts. I used to want a Gutter Cat. And why did I want it? I had to reassociate myself. Why did I want a Gutter Cat, man? Why did I want a Bored Ape? Did I want it to flip it? Did I want it so I could just sell it?
That community, right? Man. You wanted to be a part of the gang.
I wanted to be cool, bro.
Cool, yeah.
I wanted to be cool. I wanted to buy a Gutter Cat, right? I wanted to buy a cool cat. I wanted to buy one of quote unquote these blue chips because I thought it was going to give me notoriety. I thought it was going to give me credibility, right? But I soon learned, right? Because I've bought things like Invisible Friends, right? I bought things like
Bro, I bought a Hape Beast at 9 ETH.
How was that community? How did that go?
It's down to 0.3.
And the community was dog shit. They left you in the dust, right?
That's a huge mistake I made.
Yeah, because nobody was there for community. They were there to try to make a bag, and that's it. So they only had one component down. That one component can't survive without the other, because the other has to hold the other up, right? You have no floor price being held if you don't have a really loyal, strong community. So Jed, floor that bitch, sell it, sweep them floors, dude. We have the OGs, which are the grails. We got the ape haters that are undervalued right now, and they're going down in quantity because of the burn. And we have the mutants right now that are so fucking fire because we have community traits. I got a community trait, bro. I got a fucking community trait. That's the coolest shit. Way past the royalties that I get. Having a community trait is the most coolest shit I've ever been given the chance to have. So have fun with it, Jed. That's what we're here for.
There's a comment here. You know, we don't always keep it fluffy. We in fluffy and rainbows. Janix, appreciate your comment. Said, I want you to respond to this the OG way. After going to NFT NYC and seeing Adam Bomb Squad go viral on Twitter for a day, I had no interest in supporting God Hates NFTs, which was trying to run off from hype. Bro, you lost out on a lot of money on that one, my boy. I'm just gonna let you know on that one.
Yeah, and we have nothing to do with Bobby Hundreds, bro. And Peters puts that out there, bro. Peters got inspired just like anybody else gets inspired. Look at Zoots or Utes or whatever the fuck that is. That's inspired by Bored Apes. What hasn't been inspired by any art? I make music, bro. I've been in music for 20 plus years. You know how many times I've heard the same fucking chord? There's only so many chords, only so many colors, only so many things you can do until it's not inspiration. Get out of here with that, bro. We can be inspired by anything and make it incredible, right? You're missing out on the point of what this all is. You gotta get your fucking dick out of your brain, bro. I always tell people, don't trade with your dick, trade with your brain. If you're here to make money, then you see the simple, right? The simple thing that we're all after in this community. And that's to catch a bag with each other, right? To uplift and catch a bag with each other. It goes beyond what the artwork is. The artwork just happens to be fire.
Bingo bango. I appreciate your perspective, Janix. It's all love. You know, I can't pocket watch you. You can't pocket watch me. We dominate. We're in the space together. Shilly Ocean says LFG. Pele says share this episode. A lot of people. You got a lot of F your GHT community. Okay, cool. You definitely. That sounds maybe like Benny Big Tits there. Thinking with your dick is no go in Web 2 and Web 3. Yeah, you can't think with your cock. It's no nut November. God damn it. Yeah, dude. I don't take things personal, bro. I think you guys mastered that. You're a great force in the space. We do love you. Come from Hux. You're a true builder. True. You have the chisel and the hammer in your hand. And I appreciate you, man. I appreciate every time you come on the show. Appreciate your energy. Appreciate your spirit. I know who I can build with going into the future, and that's with you.
Well, absolutely. And I'd like to give my shout outs to my people too. I mean, obviously Preacher, Kara, Troy, Merge. I love you too, VZ. Everybody that's in this community that has really just put it down, dude. Pele. Pele's another cool dude that I met. And I know he's been talking to you too, Content. Pele's a really, really good dude, man. I've met some really cool ass people, you know, in this community and in this project. And that's how I know it's the one it's going to succeed, is because all of us collectively want it to, and we look out for each other.
Yo, Matt L has a good question. He says, what happens when the community catches that bag though? Someone got to lose, no? ?
No, I think we have this question posed to us every single time, and I think Preacher says it best. The torch bearers carry it. Like, Preacher's not always going to be here, and Peters talks about it all the time. Peters like, I might die tomorrow, but I know you guys are going to be okay. It's about torch bearing. It's about educating, right? And torch bearing. It's about instilling, right? Pride, right, in what you hold, right? Everybody here is willing to step up if the other one needs to leave. And I think that's the coolest thing about our project, is that we're not all for one. You know, we're literally spaced out, that if you needed time to rest or needed to take a break or you're done and need to go, it's no hard feelings. We're going to keep the train rolling. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of people that sell at 69, right? I'll probably be one of those ones that sell at 69 too, because that was the end goal, but it's not the end all be all for the project. I'm only one person, right? But if you got one that educates and teaches all, then everybody eats, and it's continuous. It's a continuous fucking roll, you know?
Absolutely. And honestly, getting into God Hates NFTs, I bought at the high, you know, but from that I was able to extract a lot of good value. I honestly, Maya Spirits, having the DVDA cult, being on that, being able to mint 5. If you're listening to this shit, you're early. And if you're listening to this alpha, please catch it. Please don't, you could really do well in this space in a bear market. Shout out to the homies at April Union. I know they're in the chat. We do have that giveaway. We have to give away my LeBron James jersey Ape with the cyberpunk eyes. I will be doing that after this stream. Different. Who came in the room? Someone came in the room, dude? You gotta go?
No, I'm good right now. I'm
Okay.
good.
Matt L, I
Shout
love
out
you,
to
dude.
A- shout
I
out
really
to-
appreciate
yeah,
you,
shout out-
beloved.
shout out to
One
Matt,
love
though.
to
I
that
love-
real. One love to the real ones. I have forever tokens. I'll never sell 69. I mean, you guys keep it real. We will sell. I mean, you guys are not hopium driving things to, you know what I mean? Like
No.
gaslighting and doing hopium tactics and saying this shit is to the moon. I don't hear you saying
shout
that.
shout out to Matt L too, bro. I love Matt. Matt is a forever brother to me, bro. That dude is a fucking legend. I love Matt with all my heart.
He
dude.
could be a superhero with that chin too.
Yeah, he can.
He could.
I've met so many cool people in this space, man. They give me their heart, bro, and I try to give my all in return, man. I've seen true souls, coming into Web3, and I think you have to be genuine going in, right? Be genuine.
He's sending you heart emojis.
Well, love the guy, man, and shout out to April Union too, bro. I know that team at their core, talented. They're very forward thinking. They're very hardworking, right? And they have something. They truly have something. And I think through this bear, as they keep building, they're going to be something, major. So shout out to them too, because I used to hold their tokens as well. They're a really great community. So shout out to them too. Glad they're in the space.
Yo, I love them, and I know that God Hates NFTs has an arcade partnership. Is that confirmed?
That is confirmed. I look, whenever something comes out before Peter says it, I always ask, and obviously Peter's retweeted it. He confirmed it. That is very well happening. So again, everyone's licking their chops. They want a piece of what we got. For me, and I just like to be an extension of what Preach has to say, because it's spot on. It's like, if you want to be a part of our ecosystem and you want our help, just vibe, bro. Buy one of our tokens and vibe. Ain't nothing but 0.5 or 0.18 or 0.116 like right now, right? But just buy a token, come in the community, catch a vibe. You might find that you might want to leave your other community, and that's not me trying to shit on other communities. You just might find that our community fucks, and it's like, holy shit, this is like nothing else. So that's my advice for anybody else that's trying to collaborate with us. Just buy a token, be a part of the community first, vibe out, and just don't be weird. Don't be freaky or weird or try to soft shell your shit. Just vibe with us.
Yeah. I was chilling with the homie. It's funny. Crypto Rap God. We went to a event. Tony invited him out, and
You met crypto Rap God?
I met him, man. This is serious. I'm not even fucking fronting. He was a vibe. I gotta stay neutral. I'm the sensei, but you guys have a different story. But
That's
it was
so funny.
it was funny. It was a vibe. It was. I was
How
like,
long
why
ago
did
was
you
this?
leave God Hates NFTs? He was like, Peters is a scammer. I'm like, okay, dude. I'm not listening to that. But
whatever. Okay, we won't go into deep. I won't give that dude no clout. We won't go into that. Yeah, it was an interesting time though. That's what I mean though. Like, we had to snuff out the little sneaky shit with certain members, because they were trying to insert their own little projects into shit and trying to get our members to buy into their stuff. And it's like, bro, we're not here for that. This is GHN. It's not your music drop off. You know what I'm saying? It's not.
Yo,
your place
Janix,
to
let me
make
know.
your music.
Let me know the APO you have, beloved, because I need to know. You said you never left the community. I need to know the community, man. I need to know what you are highlighting in your bag. Let us know in the chat, please, beloved.
Yeah.
Ethan Klein, he got banned from Twitter. Do you know that? Also, who's the one that cut off Trump's head and had it all bloody? What was her name?
Oh shit. Fuck. I forgot her name, dude.
Kathy.
It's irrelevant.
It's irrelevant. People are getting
It's
banned
irrelevant.
for impersonating.
Yeah.
It's funny that. What do you think about just the content creation space in Web3, bro?
Content creation is free if you allow it to be, and I'll drop that gem here, because Peters has never paid for promo. Everything we've ever done, right, has been community, right? It's been community driven and procured. So all the memes that you see, most of all the artwork, right, has all been made by community members, and that to me is free marketing. And quote unquote, it's guerrilla marketing.
You guys have a coffee line.
We do, and that's by one of the members decided to give up his utility. He's a coffee roaster.
Yeah.
He was like, "Fuck it, man, this is really cool. I'm gonna make coffee. I'm gonna put the God Hates NFT. I'm gonna get the blessing, and I'm gonna make coffee, and people can buy coffee for a very cheap discount. Like, it's that easy, bro. You got to allow the community to decide, bro. You don't ever need to pay for marketing when you're genuine and you allow the community, right, to drive.
Are we gonna be in a mansion in Art Basel or what?
I think so. I highly believe so. I think more than one.
For real?
For sure. Yep.
Am I invited?
Dude, of course. You're a holder. You're a holder, bro.
I'm trying to go to
Hey,
this
this is
man.
my-
I'm literally.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to Basel for the art.
Yeah.
I'm going to Basel because of y'all. I'm literally.
Yeah, that,
Last year I went to Basel for the Gutter Cats, but I don't have any no more.
Yep.
I'm going for GHN.
and that's fucking wild, dude. That's fucking wild. There's a bunch of hooligans, bro, like you.
Hudson,
degenerate-
yo, shout out to Hudson, yo, shout out to fucking Hudson in Charlotte. He said, "Is Peters for real gonna pull up?"
We'll see. He said he doesn't lie either. He said if Maya Spirits sells out on Friday in under 11 minutes, he's pulling up for sure. It
Oh, it's
won't even
gonna
be a
sell out.
question.
I'm already having ETH ready for that sell out.
Damn. you ain't wasting no time. I know it.
What's down the pipeline for God Hates, man? When we got a couple more minutes of the show and
Yeah.
want to know what's down
Yeah.
for your life and
Quick-
God Hates.
Quickly, just to wrap things up for the future, bro, is what it's always been. I think we're done minting out collections this year, right? The mutants were definitely the last collection for this year out of our ecosystem, right? I think next year we're looking at, obviously solidifying the collections, getting that volume up, right? And getting more awareness out there of our project, but also partnering, right? And I'm not saying we're going to go out and make those deals, right? The deals are going to come to us because they're already there. The Fox thing that I heard today from Preacher talking with Fox, that's not even the tip of the iceberg. I know it. We're so intertwined in so much shit, right? That I couldn't even fathom. I think the Netflix thing is real. I think that Peters does know Elon. I fucking know for a fact he probably knows the Nelk boys. Like, there's so many people that are involved in this project, and it's massively fucking undervalued at this point, that next year is going to be crazy because it's going to lead into the bull run. Look, if we have a 0.5, strong point where we're holding right at that 0.5 line right now in a bear, I guarantee you in a bull, it's going to be at least 50, 60, 90. At least, dude, at the very least. Yeah.
Oh, it's time.
And
I
for
believe.
people accumulating at this time, kudos to you. And don't overstretch yourself, right? I'm not telling everybody to drop whatever they have and just buy without thinking about it. But what I'm saying is if you can comfortably accumulate during this time, it's your best move. It's your best fucking move ever in Web3.
Absolutely. And then your life, I feel like you're going to be doing some cool stuff. You still doing music or no?
Yeah. So for me personally, I'm coming out with a project, or Chili's coming out with a project of the artist who collaborated with Non-Fungi on the Mutants, all right, and also do the apes. Non-Fungi do the apes, but Chili has his own projects too. The guy's amazing, magnificent dude. I made music to some of his artwork that he's going to release. They're one pieces. I'm looking forward to, releasing with him. When he's ready to drop. I think we've kind of took it back and said, hey, we'll wait till the mutants are done, until the floor is established and everything is all set there, and then we'll do our drop that we were working on. So I'm excited for that. So I'm still working on music. I know that we have our own production studio within God Hates that are making animation vids. I'm looking forward to making musical creations for the animation videos that are going to be coming out, literal like cartoon series that Chimp Studios is working on. That's the name of the production company within God Hates. And then looking forward to working more with Painters News. It's literally the best news channel that you can have in Web3. Probably
Yeah, I got
on
a Painters
TVs
trait
next year. Yeah, so you're in the Painters Club.
I got a Painters
News
trait M1 mutation.
Yeah, Painters News is hands down like one of the coolest fucking utilities of our community, and I really hold that high up there with our gold OG utility. It's just, dude, that whole utility of news and dropping the alpha and giving the people videos and animations of what was done throughout the day is fucking genius, and it's amazing. They do it 100% fucking correct, and I can't wait to help them out more. I made a music for their intro of their news channel, so I'm looking forward to making more stuff for them. Awesome group.
Yo, what I look forward to is in the next month or two, I honestly can see God Hates flipping like a cool cat, and then pandemonium hitting, and just so
Yep.
much like content getting created from that. This space is just such an echo chamber of content mess, and people
Yep.
are just like kind of clout chasing, and people stick around, people leave. It's a really crazy bio chamber here we have, but
Yep.
and there's nothing like a flippening. So I'm looking
Nope.
forward to seeing a flippening, and it's gonna be
Yeah, I
funny.
can't
It's gonna
wait
be
for
real
it,
funny.
bro. I can't fucking wait for it, bro. And I know everybody here is they're really drooling, bro, at when we can do that. And it will happen. It will happen. And everybody's just they're cruising right now. And I really like where we're at as a project, as a community, because they have that vision that you just said. The flippening is going to happen, and I think we're at this point where accumulation is reaching its peak, right, with our core members, and we're just cruise control. We smile every time we wake up because we know what we hold. You know.
Nice. How can I serve? How can I help? Anything you guys need? Like, what's the drill?
Man, you're doing it now. You being one of our holders, Young, is one of the best things I think we've acquired throughout this bear market, right? And just overall in this space is gaining an accolade like you to hold a token, right? But you're doing it now, and you're doing it with no intent of expecting anything in return, right? You're making content. This is what I'm talking about. This is free content because you have love of the project, of the community, and you know where it's going. So you're the literal answer as to why this community and this project is succeeding, is because you're offering up your skill set. You're the utility.
Bro, I've talked
right?
to thousands and thousands of people. 600, 700 episodes into these shows. Your
Yep.
boy, I've been telling Steven, yo, put me on feature. Help your
Yeah.
boy out.
Yep.
Your boy needs to elevate, all right? I need to be in Hollywood. I need to have a fucking show. I need something, okay?
Yeah.
So then I could just throw the fucking rope back down.
Yeah.
It's just the
Yep.
truth. And I get overlooked a lot. It's cool. I still build. But there has to come a day where an unstoppable force meets an immovable object. And I think it's
and that's
coming.
happening. That's happening now. That's GHN, bro. That's GHN. Trust me, bro. It's all in the pipeline. You should really talk with Painters News. You're really good at content making, and I think you and Painters would collaborate.
Let me tell
really
you a
well
secret,
with
APO. Right?
content
This is real
creation.
APO. Friday, I'm doing I haven't told Friday. I'm coming out with a full podcast in the metaverse.
Oh wow.
All right, spatial.io probably will be acquired by Meta or Google one day. I'm getting connected with them well. We're going to take the content of your avatar and have the show while you kind of dance, vibe, watch screens.
That's
and I would love to
cool.
talk to painters about that stuff. A vibe
Talk
together.
to Painter, and you know what? That perfectly aligns. And I hope I'm not saying anything too forward, but I think we've been told this in spaces. Preach and Painters have collectively come together, and they're going to be creating a podcast. They're going.
Sheesh.
They've already signed the legalities to do so. So they're very serious about starting a podcast. So I think that would be extremely cool, and I think the stars align on that. So Painters, if you're hearing this, or anybody from the Painters group, like that's some true fucking utility right there. I think that's really cool.
And this is also some alpha. The Sensei might have a video game character that you can fight with coming out soon, just so you know. All right, that's about it.
That's hella cool, bro. That's hella cool. Well, I'm happy for you, young bro. It's always a pleasure, dude. Always a
Yeah,
fucking
it really is. You know, at the end of the show, I give you the gong.
Yep.
For this time, I'm not going to give you the gong. We have elevated.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you the Shire because I feel like you're Frodo Baggins carrying the ring to Mordor, and you're doing it for the people. So I'm going to give you the Shire. Please
Okay.
send us out correctly, and
Okay.
we'll wrap up episode 116. Here's the Shire.
You got it.
All right.
Hell yeah. So what I want to say, man, is to my God Hates NFT family, keep valuing your assets. You know, 69 and beyond is what it is, right? But let's continue to look out for each other, continue to hold each other accountable. Let's continue to be available, right? We need to make this happen, right? It takes a village. So only way we're going to see that mark is if we just keep working together and just make this as easy as it can be for Peters to keep bringing us the bacon, right? I love all of you guys. I wish all you guys prosperous energy, prosperous things in life, and I hope everyone continues to be successful. You know, hug your families a little tighter today. You know, hug your loved ones, your friends. Those are things that are irreplaceable, right, in real life. So all this Web3 stuff is fun, right? It's all fun, but let's remember the bigger picture here, right? We're here to make money, to catch a bag, to make friends, but we're here to make in real life, right, that much better. So that's what I'll leave you guys with.
Yo, Abra, goddamn Kadabra, let me hypnotize you. Go get some God Hates NFTs in your life, goddammit. You already know the drill.
Let's go, bro. Let's go.
Dude, it's been a pleasure. Let's run round 3.
And Maya Mint. Yep.
Say it again.
No, I was just gonna say, and mint your stuff on Maya Spirits on Friday, man. Make sure you guys do that.
You're getting so much love. Links of the mutants are being dropped in here. Troy, Pele, Iron Alien, Hit Money, Treasy, Bombclat, True King, Matt L, JT, all of you mofos. You already
All
know the
good
drill.
people, man.
Live the dream.
All good people.
Eat ice cream, and above all, stay content. I'm gonna do the giveaway after this, but beloved, mute your mic. We're gonna go to the outro, and if you can stay for 3 minutes, I gotta say something after the show.
You got it. You got it.
All right, bro. Later, homies. Peace.
I can't wait to get my neck frozen. Each time it's stand for every night I'm fucking homeless. Had to take these L's for me to get this focused. Might collect the pick that I can buy a home with. All this APO inside the dojo. I'm sure you wanna take a photo. Say you ain't going when you don't take risks. That's why you don't fall for FOMO.
Yeah, and I still shoot from the logo. How you get this far off a photo? That just always gon' hate what they don't know. All the seats like what I need a bag for. Running to these plays, no hassle. Couldn't spend what I spend on gas though. Now she wanna pull me in, no lasso. Would've bought a Montclair, didn't match though. Shit.
Man, you wanna act like an asshole. Man, you wanna burn this cat sight. Knew that fella and I got from sight. Just started shit and I feel like I might to get my neck frozen. Each time it's stand for every night I'm fucking homeless. Had to take these L's for me to get this focused. Might collect the pick that I can buy a home with. All this APO inside the dojo. I'm sure you wanna take a photo. Say you ain't going when you don't take risks. That's why you don't fall for FOMO.
Yeah, and I still shoot from the logo. How you get this far off a photo? They just always gon' hate what they don't know. All the seats like what I need a bag for.
Dojo.